Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Sheffield Plays Path of Exile. This is episode number 61, and it is part 2 of the live stream from August 11th, 2025. If you did not watch episode 60, I recommend that you do it, because this episode is going to be it's going to be picking up precisely where the last episode ended. So, if you did not see episode 60, the beginning of episode 61 is not going to make any sense. Continuity. Okay, anyway, I don't know what we are doing or where we are in the game because I'm recording this before the stream. Anyway, feel free to head over to twitch.tv/SheffielPlays. Give me a follow. It is free and it makes me feel really good. Or I've been multi-streaming to YouTube, so if I'm ever live and you see it on YouTube, head on over and say hi. It means a lot to me. That you come and say hi. If you're rich, throw me a couple dollars. You can subscribe on Twitch, or I've got a tip link. Completely up to you. But anyway, I for the love of the game is why I'm doing it. So, anyway, without further ado, let's head right back into the secrets of the Atlas. I think this tree has harvest, so I will do the harvest. Pretty sure this is the tree that has harvest. It does not. It's my middle tree. Okay, it's not even this tree. Oh, for freak's sakes, man. There's Cassia. I've got her keyboard. Alright, hold on. That's an A+ joke, and there's nobody here to appreciate it. That makes me sad. Maybe somebody on YouTube will appreciate it. This is a pretty good essence, too. I'll say this, not the worst essence. Alright, let's do this one. Where are you branching? Okay, at least 3. Okay, this is a 5er. And oh man, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Where's the node? Oh, they're way. This is a long travel. Look at this. This is actually pretty good. This is good. I like this actually. No fire immunes. That's good. Empowering you. Light is trying to spread. As long as you're not spreading in a different direction, I'm okay with that. This and meteor. And then hopefully I can just like stand here and wail on enemies as they come around the corner. Can I put a seismic tower here? I need to make sure. Oh yeah.
Let's make a mess.
I need to be careful. There's so many monsters on screen. So many effects. My GPU is not going to be happy. But I want to make sure. Oh, here we go. I want to make sure that I get as many leveled up as I can. I need to build and level up as many towers as I possibly can. Are they getting close to the pump? Oh shoot. Where's the pump? It's getting close again. Nope. Oh yeah. Not liking this one bit. Get a little closer. Good. I'm gonna see if I can start tier 4ing these. Resilient to lightning towers, that's fine. So the more like higher level towers I have, the better, the more loot I'll get. I just cannot die. And I need like to be victorious. So I know the path is coming through here. So I'm just gonna keep wailing in this one area. Alright, hold on. I need to make sure that all my towers are leveled up. For the loot. Oh man, there's so many towers over here. Okay, let's come up here. I think that's enough. One monster remaining. Whoa! We got it. Alright, we're gonna let that just kind of explode. I did not empty out my gold, I don't think. Did I empty? I don't know. I definitely didn't empty out my gold. Which is a shame, because this is probably the biggest blight that I've done. Still not amazing. There's so much stuff. Yeah, I feel like... Oh my gosh. Is it a thing if there's no space for the loot to drop? Is there a thing where it just doesn't drop? Because I feel like that's the second time the massive chest at the end didn't give me anything that dinged. And that seems a little suspicious to me. Oh, I hate this boss. Not a fan. Because you gotta go through these phases. Not even phases. I gotta go travel down here and do this and do that. Kill these. Kill those. I got like 20,000 gold though. That was pretty cool. I know what, at least some of you were probably thinking, Chef, you don't need to like kill the boss. You can just leave or finish killing the rest of the monsters. No, the boss has potentially a special map that I want for them to drop. So I need them to die. That's up here. What is this? T15. It looked like it had a funny icon. It's a normal map. Why do you look funny? Beyond of the invasion. Ring. Man, that was not great. I do enjoy that it gives you a portal right back into the map. So you don't have to backtrack or do anything silly. It's just, boom, here you go. Here's your map. Just in case you need to go back because you didn't finish anything. Which is our case here. I would very much like to finish clearing. Nope, not that way. There's nothing over there. 33 monsters. Alright, we pretty much cleared it. That's it. 12 left. I'm not gonna go fishing. Okay. Again, it's just not proving to be worth it. So I wonder if, am I missing something? Is it that I just need to get lucky with the big chest? I don't know. I do enjoy getting lucky with the big chest. Drop off all my gold here. Look at that, 96,000. That's going to keep King's March running for over 12 hours. It's great. I can send a ship. There's plenty of time to send a ship. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of crop here. We'll do that and set sail, and we're still at 13, almost 14 hours. I should really roll multiple maps here. I'm doing this very inefficiently. Here, let's do an arcade, arid lake, armory. And I'll take out these, and we'll go here, and doop, doop, doop. And I think I can do that. And we'll do like this, and I can run all of these. Okay. So he says. Can I do Maven? With this, Shocked Ground. 2 bosses, interesting. Blooming, Blight, and Blightheart. Let's go. I'll be right back. And we're back. Let's go to the arcade. I'm very sad that this has not proven to be... It's not been one of those things where I'm like, yes, this was worth it. Like running temples, I can say, yes, this was worth it. I got a Locus of Corruption. I got a Doriani's Institute. Like, yes, this is great. This one's like... Dude, do I need to already delete this tree and start over? Like, this is not good. What am I doing wrong? Probably everything. Is Expedition worth it? Like, can I run Expedition instead? Is that going to be better? New follower. Crafty Witch. Yo, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, get out of that circle. As he stands right in the circle. I don't know. Maybe Expedition would be more worth it than... I mean, honestly... I feel like almost anything would be more profitable for me than this Blight strategy. Of course I say that, and this is going to be the one where I get the lucky massive chest, and it turns out 40 divines, and it's reopenable, and all the things that make me feel good and warm and fuzzy on the inside. Or it's going to give me rings, which I don't need. Whoa. Not excited. Not excited. There's a warm, fuzzy feeling. Rarely, yes. I have received one warm and fuzzy. It is mostly disappointment and sadness. The occasional taste of bile? Or is that different? I don't know. Either way, I do a YouTube series where I kind of just like walk through everything, and I thought, you know, I've never ever invested in Blight in all of my hours of playing this game, so let me do that for the YouTube, and I regret it. I'm still trying to give it a fair shake. Whoa. But it's not been great. Yeesh. Oh, we're at the boss area. I hear you, Maven. I didn't know that. Okay, the boss is dead. There were 2 bosses on this map, and they're both dead. There are 3 bosses on this map, and they're all... Oh, almost died. Okay. Only warmth I've felt so far is when some random monster that isn't on screen. That is so accurate. That is so very accurate. Oh, this is going to be a terrible Blight, too. There's still more than 50 monsters. Where? Why am I on degen? Shocked ground. You're taking damage. Oh my god. First league though, so it's been a bit stressful. Yeah, I hear you. I absolutely hear you. Oh, this is a good, decent sized Blight. So I'm gonna take a chance and go like this. Go meteor tower.
It's put out new mycelium.
Empowering to that. And we've got 4 of the guys down here. That's actually great for me.
New roots.
Yeah, new roots. I don't know where. Okay, we're all staying. We're sticking up here. We've got a huge choke point right about... Oh, I'm on degen. Oh, this guy's going to be a problem. There's a thing right there. That's going to potentially be a problem. I'm going to put a seismic tower that can stun. And then I'm just going to put meteor towers like crazy. Oh, my graphics card already hates this. That's fun. That's really fun. Oh my god. No, okay. Oh, regular monsters. No, I don't want you. So I think I'm using a scarab. I say I think because I already forgot. I think I'm using a scarab that I have to, like, to make it worth it, like fully upgrade towers and have the more towers I have, the more better it will be. So I really want to make sure that I'm maxed out. I think I've got all the tower plots. I don't. We'll do this. There we go. Okay, we have a boss. And then as soon as things stop spawning, I think I want to make sure that everything is upgraded to level 4, whatever the highest level is. That's a really big boss there. That was a really big boss there. Like physically, I don't know about their power level. They're huge. Look at that thing. Oh boy. Can we hold on? Are we gonna crash? It's gonna crash. Hold on, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I think it's gonna crash. I think it's gonna crash. If I click. Can I wait for the program to respond? That's been happening to you a lot. It's been happening to me on Blight. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna. Oh man. Shoot. What a bummer. I don't think I'm in any luck here. I think I'm in trouble. I think I got greedy with the towers. If I had just backed off and like let things happen, I think it would probably be okay. But I don't suspect that it's not gonna be a good thing. I'm gonna have to rethink Blight. This was a good call. It was a good idea. I gave it a try. It's been great for gold. It's been keeping my King's March alive, but outside of that, the currency has really not been there for me. And that's... What else do we do these strategies for? Yikes. What a major pain. A lot of pain. Ugh. Not my favorite. If I had to think about what strategy I like doing, I don't know. Like, what would be my favorite? That I would go into. I don't know. Oh, my whole map reset. Okay. It's like the instance sort of reset. Oh my gosh, it's still going. We lucked out. This was a huge luck out. Hold on, I can't read your chat right now. Wait, yes I can. Oh, I see you're using Awaken PoE trade. Can I ask? Oh shoot. Oh shit. Can I ask if you've ever had issues with it randomly tabbing you out of your game at all and installs? Holy moly. We cleared the blight. Let's get rid of it immediately as we make my PC switch tabs constantly in the middle of fights. I have never had that happen. That's very strange. I've never heard of that, but I also don't talk to a lot of people. And also people that play Path of Exile. Alright, can I see what... I don't know what reward type this is. Stack decks. Let's go. No, I've never heard that before. That sounds weird. It sounds like it might be a config thing, like you might be hitting something that it's tabbing you out. I don't know. I only say I don't know because I literally have no idea. I'd love to help you, but I've never heard of that before. Let me make sure I don't die while I'm looting everything, and let's get all these over here. These were all of our towers were, so because they were all level 4, they're, or however the highest level, they're salvaged horde. And if they were lower level, they'd be something different. But by golly, PC be darned, I made sure to get them all maxed out. Alright, so map complete. As far as the bosses were killed, the blight was done. There's still more than 50. There's an expedition in here. I knew the expedition was in here. I've already been over here. It's weird that the map itself reset, but like everything's still here. All the loot was still on the ground. Where are the remaining monsters? Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm out of here. This is stupid. Only person I know who plays it regularly on Xbox, so you can't use it at all. Definitely double check keybinds. Yeah, like if you hit Shift Space. Oh, whoopsies. If you hit Shift Space, it brings up the overlay for PoE Awaken PoE trade, and then you can go to like your settings over here, and then you can check all of your stuff. But it's Shift Space will get you there. Whoops. Cancel. Okay, there we go. Let me go back to my hideout. Alright. I think I'm done with Blight, dude. I'm not... that's what I'm doing. Then Shift is my force standstill, and Space is my force move. See, you're welcome. You are welcome. I'm amazing. Wow. Also very humble. I'm the most humble streamer there is. It's pretty incredible, actually. Alright. I got 53 stacked decks. Is that worth anything? That's 100 chaos. I just didn't get anything in these attempts that really made me feel any sort of joy running Blight. So what I'm gonna do, I know this is so inefficient. I'm gonna go back to King's March, plop off this 30,000 or whatever I got gold. I got a lot of gold from that map. That was great. That part, amazing, great. If you're a chef and you do a chef's kiss, it's just called kiss. I didn't know if you knew this. All right, so this is not something I'm enjoying right now. Blight, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna go back to this Exarch and maps, and it's got Betrayal. So we can do fragments with Betrayal. I'm gonna force Betrayal, and we'll do this. And I don't think there's anything else that I have on here. It's Betrayal, map chance, map chance, map chance, a little bit of Delirium. So I could add Delirium. I know pretty much nothing game-wise. I've been finding Legion super fun. I'm only at T10s though, so it's basically irrelevant. It's not irrelevant, man. If you're having fun, that's what matters. It doesn't matter what tier maps you're doing if what you're doing is having fun. Like that's the whole point. You know, if you're not strong enough to get to the next level, just do what you can while you can and learn more for the next time. There are two main camps with starting Path of Exile for the first time. There's Camp A that says just play the game, don't look at anything, just do what you want to do, and have fun and build your own build. And there's the other side that says look for a guide and make it so that you can get far and learn the game by actually doing decent at it. I'm in Camp B. I prefer to follow a guide. I'm not nearly good enough to create my own build that would be viable in later stages, but I got fun. I have fun doing what I do. Got the damage for T16s, but I get breathed on. I'm a goner. I hear you. Defense is very important. But the best defense is a great offense. So if you can kill things, but I think you had mentioned being sneezed on off camera and getting lit on fire. So, you know, that's a thing. All right. I've still got 2 maps ready to roll. So let's do this. We'll do this and this. And since I've got Delirium a little bit on here, what do we got? I'll force a Delirium, and we'll do of Mania. That happened frequently tonight. I did, however, finally get through the dang Eternal Lab. Oh, that's a huge W. Yeah, man. Good job. That can be really, really obnoxious, especially if you're on the last instance of Izaro and you die and you got to do the whole thing over again. You got to get a new invite for it, or the offering, or whatever it's called, and then try again, and then hopefully you get it. Like, the good thing is the general gist of the map doesn't change if you do it in the same day, but it can be really frustrating, especially if you don't have a really fast build. If it takes you 30 minutes to get to Izaro, the final room, it's like, and then you die and you got to do it all over again. It's another 30 minutes, you know. So I know with this build that I'm on, I waited and waited and waited to do the Eternal Lab. We call it the Uber Lab, but I waited forever to do it because I just didn't want to buy an offering. I waited for one to drop in the map, but I was just like, I was really, really, really squishy because I had really terrible gear. I still don't have amazing gear, but I can take a hit or two. And I've got a good Frost Blink. I said it right that time. I never say it right, but I've got a good transfigured Frost Blink gem that can be used quite often. And an amazing mercenary. Alright, let's kill all these guys. Nothing over there. And we've got Betrayal. Good. Ooh, a grand. That's enjoyable. It that fled. No friends with you.
It hears words it does not understand.
Now, I do want the intelligence. Ooh, we have a safe house ready. That's good. And here's research, intervention. Oh, wow. We get all three instances out of the way right away. A lot of monsters here right now. I'm kind of scared. Where'd you go? Oh, I got you. Haku.
Enough blood has been shed today, warrior.
We will
put down your weapon, and I will offer you an opportunity. There is one.
I think I prefer that.
Then it is something.
Oh, something's killing me! Something! What was getting me? I did not enjoy that. I did not have fun. That was not fun. Some random degen. It's great having delirium going, as well as a bunch of other stuff. I've got all these swirlies going around. I can't interrogate my people. Let me talk to you.
I just can't bring myself to care.
Okay, interrogate. Get out of there. Okay, get off.
Now, I'm
Bargain. Okay, teleport out. Let's go. Oh, we're still running out of time. No, we're good, good, good. Kill that guy. Cheeky shrine. Lava lake. Oh, we got an acceleration shrine. We win. We win the game right now. No need to keep playing. We win. Amazing. Oh my god. I can't even tell what's happening. It's all happening so fast. I got my Merc geared up yesterday. Hold on. Oh, I can pause now. Got my Merc geared up yesterday, so that's definitely helping. Gear isn't awful, as I've plowed about 120 Divine into it over the last 3 weeks, making mistakes and having to redo things, etc. But it's been fun. Definitely won't be as clueless next season. That's what it's all about, man. You don't even have to wait till next season. I don't know how familiar you are with the culture of Path of Exile, but most people will make a build and get them through up to tier 16 maps, or however high they feel comfortable making a decent amount of currency, and then start a new character. You got to play the campaign again, but you start a new character, you buy some good leveling gear to blast through the campaign, and then you've got a new build that you can focus on that is good at the thing that you enjoy doing. Now, if you're new to the game, you don't know necessarily what you enjoy doing in the game, so it'd be hard to tell you, like, look for a build that's good at this. But 120 Divine is nothing to shake a stick at, man. That's a lot of currency. That's actually an impressive amount of currency for me. So good job on even getting that far. I don't know if I've generated 120. I've probably generated 120, but it's hard to tell. I'm stuck behind a wall. There we go. Okay, the light or the delirium's over. We got some stuff. Delirium, chaos, 3 chaos. All right. I ain't too proud to beg. I'm still picking up chaos. I'm saving up for a mage blood. That's my goal right now. And right now they're running about 100 divine, and I am about halfway there. I'd really like to get there before before I'm done with the season. I don't see myself doing another character unless I get really lucky. Oh my gosh, that was a unique, heavy belt, and a mage blood is a heavy belt. I would have died. I would have literally fallen out of my chair if that was a mage blood. And I was just talking about saving up for a mage blood, or maybe not even starting another character unless I get an amazing drop. That would have absolutely wrecked me.
Did House Kayaksen send you? No?
That would have been me putting in the effort on YouTube in my editing to make a short out of it, because I hate editing. Just my bow base alone was 50 divine. Oh my gosh. Before I even did anything to it, and that was after buying the mid game. Those 2 pairs. Yeah, crafting is really intimidating in this game because there are so many methods, and there's so many ways for it to go wrong.
Well?
Some of the cost, though, was 40 divine on a headhunter. I hated it because I kept getting the weird rare teleport power and ended up somewhere I didn't really want to be. That sucks. I think that's called Shroud Walker. I tried a T17 actually at the beginning of the stream that had that, and it was miserable. Hated it. It was a debuff like to the map, so it wasn't like something like, oh, this is fun. No, it was terrible. Simulacrum, we're gonna put that there. This belt is garbage. What is this? Tier 1 increased damage with axes. Tier 1 increased burning damage. Tier 1 increased shock. I mean, it's great that they're all tier 1, but they're all garbage tier 1. I hated it so much. Like, I'm ranged for a reason. Oh my god. That was happening with me with the map I was trying to run. It kept putting me directly in the center of huge packs of mobs, like really deadly mobs. I'm like, no, I need to have a certain distance to be effective. And you're putting me in the worst possible position.
Thanks to your...
We have a safe house I'm going to run. We can run, it looks like fortification. We'll do that. Breathed on and then dead. Yeah, good point. Alright, here's a fun fact. If you ever do a safe house experience with the Syndicate Betrayal mechanic, the mobs here give 2 times the experience. That is something I mention literally every single time I do these. Even if I'm playing by myself, like no recording, no streaming, no nothing, I still tell myself, alright, this is double XP, let's make it worth it. So I know it doesn't sound like I'm like level 96 right now. I'll get 2% of a level up just in this little tiny encounter, which is less than a map, which is pretty crazy. Plus the potential for decent loot. Very efficient use of time. And straight back to my rare belt after about an hour smacking my head against the wall with the thing. Might resell it. Yeah, headhunters. As a fun fact, headhunters used to be very expensive as well. Something changed about their, I think their drop pool or something, where they became a lot more common, and that's why the price is what they are now. But like even just like I think 2 leagues ago, it was like, oh, you got a headhunter, and now it's like, oh, you got a headhunter.
This is no Caldera home.
Level 90. So here's my philosophy. Like, I will do whatever I like doing. Like, I'll just play, right? And as soon as I get to be about 50%, just kind of playing mindlessly, maybe a little cautiously, but mostly mindlessly, just kind of having fun.
You would have been better off bargaining
This is
with me
amazing. That was
again.
another really good drop. So after I hit about 50% of just kind of mindless mapping, what I end up doing then is I go and I delve. Or I play lesser maps until I get the level up. Like lesser and less challenging maps until I get the level up. War Clash, Fractal Thoughts. Is that anything? No. Okay. Anyway, that seems to work out for me. I also like Delve, so that's in my favor. But because you can choose what level that you're at, so you can kind of just hang out at a certain level. Oh, I could use a new... What do I need? Chance to suppress spell damage. That would be helpful. The tutorial thing and whichever act it was seemed like it would be fun, though. Delve is one of those things where you either love it or you hate it. I like it as a break from mapping because you don't have to worry about rolling your maps. And is there a modifier that's going to kill you? Can you even run this map? All these things. Delve is just you go in, you're at a level that you're roughly safe at, and the loot table is pretty linearly defined, and you go. It's very deadly. You might not be safe in it, considering how squishy your build is. But if you can withstand a hit or two, it can be good to just zone out and just kind of go through. Heist might be another one you could be interested in because you don't have to kill a bunch of monsters either. But that's a whole different thing. Critical strike chance. This is going to be tough to hit. Critical strike chance. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any better than this. I'm just going to... I really need suppress. Shaper Exalt. Elder Exalt. Hunter. Can I do... Oh wait, we need a chaos. Item already has influence. I can't do double influence? No, I cannot. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reroll with chaos here. I've got 30 seconds. Can I find suppression? Suppression? Suppression. Suppression? Suppression. Suppression? Suppression. I'm gonna take this because it's terrible. It's pretty bad. Yeah, okay. That's the contract thing. I've got a couple of those stuck in my inventory pocket because I haven't really touched that either. Every now and then I'll get annoyed of looking at them and go run them. Heist is another one that used to be like god tier, and then they changed it. And then it's like I think there's still stuff in, like, there's still certain loot in Heist that can be kind of good, but it's not like it used to. It's not like it used to be. But if you get a unique contract, it won't go into your Heist locker. You have to go run it or just throw it away. So that's something. But Heist can be good. Another one to just kind of like zone out because you don't have to stop and kill everything. You could literally just make your way to the end of the heist, get the item, make your way back, kill only what you need to, and be done with it. And because running contracts is the means to getting the intelligence, so to speak, to run the blueprints where the real money is at. That's a whole different... I haven't even gotten into that in my... So, spoiler alert and self-advertisement. I have a YouTube series where I've kind of gone through the game from the beginning with this... I'm into my 4th season, but with this character right now, season 4, from loading up the game for the first time with and starting this character at League Start to where we are right now. I'm recording one right now. And along the way, I pretty much explain all of the mechanics that I come across and everything that I'm doing. Haven't done heist yet. Something for me to think about. Anyway, let's run Arid Lake with Betrayal, Delirium,
Hello.
She found YouTube, but not a big fan of watching streams over there, since I was like, I wonder if this is on Twitch too. Ah, sweet. Another conversion. Good stuff. I'm glad you made the jump. The YouTube thing is... I guess all of this, just for me, is just fun. I'm a natural performer of, you know, whatever. I don't make any money off of this, so it's just me talking into a microphone, oftentimes into the void, which is fun. Sometimes people come chat, and that's even more fun. Doesn't make me seem like so much of a crazy person. Alright, let's get rid of all these. Okay, we got transportation. This is good. 'Cause I want transportation intel. Did I get I got Barichi there. Why isn't Gravicius showing up? That's weird. Barichi up here.
If you think I'm going to say or do anything to Phil.
Or is there no chance of chatting to the void when I'm here? Getting no problem. Who's next? So I want to interrogate Varici, but I'm afraid that Gravicius is going to become the leader, and I don't want that. I want to think that It That Fled will move over, because he's higher up now. Captain, they're both captains. Alright, let's kill Corral. He'll go over there. I'm going to take a chance and interrogate Varici. Okay, that worked out. That's fine.
What? I thought you were reasonable.
Riker. +3. It That Fled loses all ranks. Riker and It That Fled become rivals. That I don't want to do. I'm going to release you and do nothing, and Riker, I can just remove you. I'll just interrogate you for intelligence as well. And we'll clear these guys out. That was easy. Alright, so we got Janus.
I really do.
We'll execute. That's an easy execute. Haku will execute Guff. Intervention. I could... Ooh, I'm going to release you because I don't want to kick out anyone else that I'm getting intel from. Gotta learn how Syndicate works. Okay. I can explain it at the end of my Delirium, because there's still one more encounter in my map. It's widely considered one of the most complicated mechanics in the game, and they keep changing it. Every league, it seems like, they change the way, like, fundamentally that it works. But it can be good. It used to be amazing, and now it has the chance to be unbelievable. But I feel like I do it, well, I used to do it anyway, decently, to where I could explain it really well, and now it's like, alright, well, I know the gist of it, and how they changed it, and I think I can explain it to you in such a way that you'll understand it. So let me find the last instance, which is research. There's John right there. And this is research. And let me clear out the immediate area. Even though the game will pause for me, but I've got 2 more seconds on Delirium. Let me just finish that out. Simulacrum, small cluster. Really? That was trash. Okay, here's how Syndicate works. She won't...
Cool wins.
No, can you show me the investigation? She's not going to show me the investigation. I have to... I guess I have to complete... I'll complete this. And then we should be able to have her show me the investigation, and I can explain it a little bit. This is... Okay, so anyway, this is a research encounter. There are 5... like relics or whatever, and your goal is to get here to the end and start putting damage on the leader before the number that it said were gone. So it said remaining 5, 4 must survive, so you can't let more than one of them disappear. So there's like special monsters around that are putting damage on the relics, and you don't want to let them do that. So you run to the end, killing monsters along the way, and
I'm tired of this syndicate.
you will
I'm going to give going solo a try.
get
That's
this.
how
So
I used to be, you know.
I'm going to interrogate
You're getting
Camaria.
on my nerves.
And let me see, is John in here? Yes. Okay, so we're going to show the investigation. So this is the Betrayal board. Betrayal is separated into 4 safe houses: transportation, fortification, research, and intervention. In any map that has Betrayal in it, you are guaranteed to get intervention, research. You're guaranteed to get those 2, intervention and research. And then there's a 50-50 on whether you get transportation or fortification. You will not get a map where you get both transportation and fortification. Transportation is like a caravan that you have to go, and there's like a long meter at the bottom that'll say, defeat the caravan before it reaches the end, and kill them before it reaches the end. Fortification is like there's like a base in the middle of the map somewhere, and there's doorways that you have to blow open and then kill the members that are there. Research is what we just did. It's an underground lair with lots of monsters. You have to run to the end, kill all the guys. Intervention, these are assassins that will show up generally when you're in some sort of difficult fight in the map. They will pop up and you have to kill them. If they kill you, you lose the encounter. It's bad times, but so those are the main encounters that you get. So your goal, each one of these members of the Immortal Syndicate, they have different traits associated with them depending on what room they are associated with when you run the final safe house. So the goal is to get as much intelligence, this intelligence bar here. You want to get as much intelligence as possible. So this 86% will become 100%, and then this turns into a button that says run safe house, and then you go to the safe house, and then you can fight your way up through, and then you will fight the leader, who is encircled, and any other members of the syndicate that are associated with that room. So if I had an intervention room available right now, I would say run safe house. I'd go run safe house. I'd run all the way through the end and killing all normal mobs all along the way. And then Tora would be there waiting for me, and she'd say something snarky like, oh, you think you could kill me? Oh, we'll see who gets the last laugh now. And then she'll start fighting me. And then Haku and Janus Parandus will show up, and then I have to kill them. But what's left is Tora, and then I will execute her and then she will drop lots of juicy loot for me. All of these red lines are associated with rivalries. So like Janus is a rival with Jorgen, it looks like, and Riker is a rival of Elrion, and that determines who shows up in what encounters. If Elrion shows up, sometimes Riker will show up. The green lines represent friendships, so sometimes if I were to get into a fight with Janus, I don't know how to say it, they are friends with Corell, so Corell might show up and try to fight me as well, and that's good because Corell is in transportation, Janus is in intervention, so if Corell's in a fight, I can potentially get intelligence on the transportation fight and intelligence on the intervention room. So that's kind of the basics. There are a few characters that are like, you want them in a certain place. Like Gravicius, right now I have is a level 3 stars in transportation. From what I understand, this is the way to go. It will grant me a reward room where I open a chest and it will give me a full stack of divination cards. Out of the whole pool of divination cards, a whole stack of them. It could be the cards that give me 12 divines. It could be the card that gives me a mage blood or whatever. It could be that. I think the rest of these are garbage. There's one more. I think it's Janus in research will offer you the opportunity to buy unique items with gold. I haven't gotten any good ones. A lot of it is just execute, but execute to rank them up, and then if you don't care any of these other ones you don't care about, you can just rank them up to level 3, and then when they come up again, you can interrogate them to get intelligence. Or sometimes the option on the right will say bargain, and it'll say like +5 research intelligence, but becomes rivals with Guff or something like that. Do that. Getting intelligence to run the safe house. The rewards from Betrayal come from running the safe houses, not from the individual encounters in the map. So if you're just executing, that's fine. You're ranking up your members, but eventually you're going to need to interrogate to get intelligence, to get these bars filled up so you can run the safe houses, so you can potentially get some of the drops that can drop, and sometimes they can be pretty dang good. I have in my stash, I can't show it now because I'm not at my base, but I've got these drops that came out. So they're kind of like scarabs. They're called All Flames, and so I've gotten a few of these. They're called All Flames of the Gilded, and it removes all drops from monsters as items and instead makes them gold. And I've got 5 of them now, I think, which is worth several divine. So I think I'm going to sell them because I need the currency. It actually made sense. Zero clue what the page on the guide website was about that, but it actually made sense. There's a lot, and the next map I'll explain more. I'll explain the next map that I do. I'm guaranteed I'm using a scarab, so I'm gonna get Betrayal again. So when they pop up, I'll show you what I mean instead of just kind of like blasting through it, because it's important. Like, it's important to get the safe house. That's like the number one. But sometimes the options can be like, what the heck is this? It can be intimidating, for sure. It used to be very lucrative. I think there's still a chance now, but you have to kind of... I feel like there's a little bit more luck involved. So we'll see. Anyway, come on. I don't have anything good on here. And 14. So this here, All Flame Ember of the Gilded. Substitute monster packs in area. Pack monster equipment drops are converted to gold. These 4, I think this is several divine. which is amazing. But this only drops from safe houses in Betrayal. So I'm not going to dump loot or anything. I don't have another re-rolled map or pre-rolled map. How about dig? I don't love dig. Players are cursed. Let me re-roll another one real quick. So I'll go my maps and Underground River. Sure, why not? And I'll do this. Burning Ground, Critical Strike Chance. That's fine. Don't care. So I've got my Betrayal Scarab, Delirium. I won't run Delirium just because that will overly complicate things. And Monster Packs substituted by Alternate Embers. Sure, why not? This is my thing. This is my thing. Let's go. Oh, I gotta go to bed. It's been my last map. Okay, here we go. I've upgraded my Soul of Abarath so Burning Ground doesn't affect me, which has been amazing. I used to stand on Burning Ground like, why am I degened? Oh, that's right, because I'm a dodo. I'm on Burning Ground, but now I'm immune to it, which is great. I highly recommend you do that if you haven't done so already. If you're using Soul of Abarath anyway. How do you upgrade? Okay, here's an intervention. I wasn't doing anything. I was kind of just cruising along, and then they showed up. Okay, here we go. So we've got, make sure there's nobody around. We've got Tora and Janus. So Janus is a level 2 character, and Tora is level 3. Let's talk to Janus first. I say Janus because it's funny.
I simply can't
I'll tell you how to do a Pantheon in just a moment. Okay, so Janus. I can put Janus, I'll just say Janus, in jail, and each instance that we get of Betrayal, we will get 4 intervention intelligence per turn for 3 turns. So 3 times that we get an intervention or get Betrayal. But Janus will lose 1 rank on release. So she'll go down, he'll go down from 2 to 1. Obviously that's how -1 works. Or I can betray Janus and completely remove Tora from the syndicate. Or I can release and do nothing. Now if I talk to Tora, I can kill Tora, which won't have any effect because she's already max ranked, or I can toss her ass in jail and get 9 intelligence per turn. She'll drop down to tier 2. And whatever I choose to do, if I choose to interrogate or choose to execute, the options for Janus will change. So I don't care about Tora. Tora doesn't mean anything to me as far as the rewards go. So I'm going to interrogate her. She drops down to here. She's in jail. Haku moves into the leader position. And now when I talk to Janus again, now Janus is realizing, oh shit, this guy means business. So we need to figure something else out. So now I can bargain with him and he'll drop a unique item. Or I can still throw his ass in jail and we get the same result. Same intelligence and -1 rank. We're really close to the intelligence here. Tora is going to give us a lot, so I don't want to do anything with Janus. I'm going to bargain and get a unique item, which was Corsair Sword. It is even triggered by my item filter, so I'm not going to even look at it. Nearby enemies are hindered. I'm not going to do that. How do you do the Pantheon? Can I show you here? Okay. So, in each of the gods here, major and minor, you can see that, like for instance, the Soul of Gruthgul, you've got the main thing is plus 1% additional physical damage reduction for each hit you've taken recently. Underneath that, it says capture Arabics, Light's Bane, enemies that have hit you recently, 8%, whatever. So what you need to do is, for me, hit G to go to your Atlas, and you're going to look for Arabics. And it's down here. Alright, so, and you can even see there highlighted in blue, it says Arabics, Light's Bane, can be captured for Soul of Gruthgul. So what you need to do is you need to run this map, this cemetery map, whatever map it is for whatever thing you're looking for. I'll show you mine. For the Soul of Aberath, I needed to capture Sumter the Twisted to get the unaffected by burning ground. So if I look here and I look for Sumter the Twisted, he was over here. It doesn't show now because I already beat him. I beat him. But it was the same thing. So I needed to run an estuary map. And what you need to do is you put the estuary map in your map device, and then you put a divine vessel in your estuary, in your map device with your estuary. Divine vessels, there are multiple ways they can drop. I don't know, offhand, I don't know exactly the best way to get them. You probably already have one if you're in tier 10 maps. You can buy them through Faustus. So anyway, you run the map for whatever minor thing you want. You go to the end and you kill the boss. So you have to run the map with the Divine Vessel in the map device. You can run Scarabs if you have space for it. That's fine too, but you have to have the map, Divine Vessel. Go to the end, kill the boss. When you go back to your hideout in your map device, that Divine Vessel is now going to be glowing blue. You may even get a notification that says you captured Sumter, the captain of whatever. But now your Divine Vessel in your map device is going to be going blue. Right-click it. Done. You now completed that, and now you get the benefit, and then you can go to your Pantheon, and it will show you, highlighted in blue, captured Sumter the Twisted, unaffected by burning ground, 10% increased movement speed. And you can do that for every single one. Now on ones like this with Soul of Arcali, it's got 3. You don't have to do every one of them. If you're using Soul of Arcali and you want the plus 40% chaos resistance against damage over time, you don't have to do capture Malagaro, capture Legius. You can just do capture Armala. Just find it on the Atlas and do it. Run the map with the Divine Vessel, and you're done. It's that simple. Super easy. Most people run Soul of the Brine King, and it's almost mandatory to do captured Captain Tanner Lightfoot for 100% chance to avoid being frozen. Being frozen is one of the absolute worst things to happen in the game, and I don't think you can do it until oh man, I can't remember that map. It took me so long to find that. It was like, it's a tier 12 or tier 13 map that Tanner Lightfoot's on. Why couldn't they have put that in the build guide? Brine King, yeah. That frozen immunity is absolutely game changing. I had been frozen so many times. I was like, can you please stop freezing me? All right, so we have fortification here, which means we're not going to see transportation. And so we've got Jorgen and Janice again. Let's look.
I really do hate the idea of dying, but go on then.
Where's Jorgen? Jorgen's here. So Jorgen is a rival of Janice. So that's why they showed up together. So I can execute Janice and get him up to rank 3. Jorgen's already rank 3.
For the weak exile.
So I can throw him in jail. You can only have 3 people in jail at one time. If you send a 4th person down, the first person will kick out, and you lose out on potential intel for that. So I can execute Jorgen and get nothing. I can imprison him and get fortification intel per turn. I'm at 0%, so I mean that sounds great. But what does Janice want?
I really do hate the
Execute.
idea of dying, but
Okay, what if I execute you to rank 3?
Made a strong claim on that. I've seen your
And then
strength.
Jorgen, so here's
Take
one I
from
can
me what you
bargain.
will.
Jorgen and Haku become trusted for some reason. And then I also get some intervention intelligence. I like that. I like the trusted because that means they can show up with each other's fights. And I get a little bit of intel for intervention, which is going to max out here in just a moment. Not quite with this one, but that's research, intervention. So one more instance and we'll be able to run the transportation. Oh man, I need to run the transportation right now.
Thanks to your
If you let it stay like this for too long, then you'll actually lose intelligence on the area. I really need to go to... I really need sleep in real life. Again, this is double XP area here. I'm dropping so many frames right now. I don't even know if any of this is live. Almost 4 a.m. Holy moly, dude. 4 a.m. Are you in Great Britain? I might not even finish my map because it's getting to be that time. Or I might just not talk and stop explaining things and just finish it because this is insane. I should have been... Oh, here's a safe house already. I should have been in bed like 20 minutes ago. Alright, so we've got It That Fled. Now this one
now this domain is it. So
has the potential
gave this.
to be a jackpot. Because I've got Gravicius here as a rank 3. Oh, there's still somebody alive? Yeah. Okay. Execute the leader. Oh no, Gravicius. That's okay. That's okay. Really appreciate your help. I'm so glad. I'm glad I could help. That's what I enjoy doing. It doesn't tell me whose room is which. Alright, this one's got to be Gravicius over here. Eyes of the Great Wolf. Beachhead. I don't think those are good. Corrupted maps. Okay. Back to the river. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of blast my way through this one so I can go to bed. I'm not gonna bother killing everything. I'm just gonna blink my way around. Whatever I kill gets killed.
Advance. I'm ready for you.
Okay. I'm not gonna run the research room. I should. I'm not going to. Just because I desperately need to call it quits. I'll take that. The one for 100 minutes not to get frozen. I can get a tier 9 map. Nice. That will absolutely change your game. It's amazing. You can get that on gear, but like to get it and not have to worry about, oh, that's a a suffix I gotta find. Okay. So that's good. We did it. I don't know what this Eyes of the Great Wolf. What is this? It's a talisman. The worst. Could I get a divine for this? That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if I got a divine. I'll try. And the beachhead. What is that? It's a map. It's a Harbinger map. I've never gotten a Harbinger map before. Where does that go? Oh, it's a special category. I've never gotten that before. That's interesting. Toads. Simulacrum. +1 to all level chaos skills. I doubt there's anything that's gonna be good here. Yeah, this is bad. And that's bad also. Okay. That's fine. It's okay when they're bad. It's easy to say goodnight to them. I'm going to go to King's March and deposit my gold, and I'm going to call it quits. So, Crafty Witch, 1990, thank you so much for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Hope that I was able to assist. Feel free. There's lots of stuff over on the YouTube channel that may or may not be helpful. I don't stream very often, but when I do, it's usually on Twitch, or always on Twitch, sometimes on YouTube, simultaneously. But I don't get to do it often. I'm a dad with 3 kids, and I work early, so you know, don't get to have a lot of late nights. In fact, it's way past my bedtime. So all that to say, thank you again for hanging out. If you are watching this, if you're out there lurking, thank you very much for hearing my voice. I really do appreciate it. You're the best. If you see this on YouTube, thank you for that as well. I really do appreciate that. I don't know when I'll be live again because I don't schedule these things out, but I'll do what I can. So thank you again, Crafty. You're amazing. Hope you have fun. Hopefully my limited knowledge can help you get to the next step of increasing your power. But otherwise, thank you anyone else who sees this. That's it. Good night. I'll see you next time.